In this video, we are going to talk about Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1V Deep Test. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. We're here to compare two absolute flagship-grade smartphones, the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1V. The Galaxy S23 Ultra launched in February, while the Xperia 1V arrived earlier this month. Both of these phones are focused on photography, but not only on that, of course. They have a lot to offer in general, even though they're quite different in so many ways. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1V battery. There is a 5000 mAh battery inside each of these two smartphones. The Galaxy S23 Ultra does offer a lot better battery life, however. Don't get me wrong, the Xperia 1V has really good battery life, but the Galaxy S23 Ultra goes above and beyond. Getting over 9 to 10 hours of screen-on time on the Galaxy S23 Ultra is doable, very much so. In comparison, you should be able to cross the 7.5 to 8 hour screen-on time on the Xperia 1V, presuming you're not a gamer. Your mileage may vary considerably, of course. Each of us use different apps on our phones and has different usage habits. On top of that, different signal strengths are in effect. One thing is for sure, however, both of these smartphones offer great battery life, and they'll be more than enough for pretty much everyone. Even powered users will likely be content with what both of them have to offer. The Galaxy S23 Ultra supports 45W wired, 15W wireless, and 4.5W reverse wireless charging. The Sony Xperia 1V offers support for 30W wired and also wireless and reverse wireless charging. The Galaxy S23 Ultra does charge faster, but neither phone ships with a charger in the box. They also offer rather slow wireless charging. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1V video quality test. The Galaxy S23 Ultra features a 200-megapixel main camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, 120-degree FOV, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera, 3x optical zoom, and a 10-megapixel periscope camera, 10x optical zoom, 120x digital zoom. On the other hand, the Xperia 1V comes with a 48-megapixel main camera, a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, and a 12-megapixel telephoto camera, 3.5x 5.2x continuous optical zoom. Both of these smartphones have outstanding camera setups and performance, but considerably different at the same time. The images from the Galaxy S23 Ultra tend to look more processed in comparison. Both smartphones do manage to capture a lot of detail, though, and offer outstanding results. If you like phones that brighten up things at night quite a bit and make things less lifelike in the process, the Galaxy S23 Ultra is in that corner. The Xperia 1V tries to keep things closer to life while offering great results during the night. Neither phone is perfect in that regard, but both are outstanding. When it comes to a periscope camera, Samsung wins, but 3.5x shots from the Xperia 1V are outstanding. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1 performance. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy fuels the Galaxy S23 Ultra, while the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is included inside the Xperia 1V. The difference is in clock speeds. The for Galaxy model has a higher clock speed. Truth be said, that's not exactly an advantage you should be worrying about. They're on the same level in that regard. Both phones include 12GB of LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 4.0 flash storage. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1V design. Both of these devices are made out of metal and glass. Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the back of both phones, but they're not similar at all. The Galaxy S23 Ultra has completely flat top and bottom sides, while its left and right sides are extremely curved. The Xperia 1V is flat on the sides all around. The Xperia 1V actually has a ribbed texture on the sides for better grip, and it also has a dotted pattern on the glass on the back. All of that does help with the grip. This handset is considerably more grippy than the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Of course, its size also helps with the grip. The Xperia 1V is a lot narrower than the Galaxy S23 Ultra, 71mm versus 78.1mm. It is a bit taller due to a different aspect ratio and slightly thinner. Sony's flagship is a lot lighter in comparison, at 187 grams compared to 234 grams of the Galaxy S23 Ultra. Even their front and back sides are vastly different. The Galaxy S23 Ultra has a slightly curved display with a centered display camera hole. The Xperia 1V doesn't have a camera hole or notch, while it has a flat display and its top and bottom bezels are a bit thicker. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, the Sony Xperia 1V display. There is a 6.8-inch QHD+ 3088x1440 dynamic AMOLED 2X display included on the Galaxy S23 Ultra. That display has an adaptive refresh rate of up to 120 Hz, and it supports HDR10+ content. The Galaxy S23 Ultra's panel goes up to 1,750 nits of peak brightness. This display has an aspect ratio of 19.3 to 9. It's slightly curved, and it's protected by the Gorilla Glass Victus 2. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1V prices. Here's what you'll pay for the Galaxy S23 Ultra. 8GB RAM plus 256GB storage, $1,199. 12GB RAM plus 256GB storage, $1,299. 12GB RAM plus 512GB storage, $1,399. Sony Xperia by Sony Xperia, one from £299.99. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra vs Sony Xperia 1V reviews. Both of these displays are outstanding. They offer vivid colors, great viewing angles, and really good touch response. The blacks are deep, and both panels are immensely sharp. The Xperia 1V's 4K display goes up to that resolution only when you're consuming 4K content, and quite frankly, it may even be an overkill for this phone. The Galaxy S23 Ultra, on the other hand, has a brighter display to offer. You'll be more than happy with either one of these two displays, as they're both fantastic. In case you're wondering, the Galaxy S23 Ultra does have a higher screen-to-body ratio. The Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra has much better long-term software support. When it comes to software longevity, Samsung takes the win with one of the best long-term software support plans around, comprised of 4 OS upgrades and 5 years of security patches, a promise not even matched by Google itself, and that company literally develops the Android OS. It's also much better than Sony's relatively paltry offering of 2 OS upgrades and 3 years of security patches across its Xperia range, especially when you consider just how expensive. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.